Good morning. So this week I've tried to vlog pretty much every day and it has been atrocious. Every day I start and I'm not going anywhere because I keep forgetting by the end of the day. So I've decided to make a concerted effort today to actually vlog the entire day. And we're starting strong because we're going to head up to Giro di Sorapis in the Dolomites and we are going to go and do it via ferrata. First thing is we've just parked up near a abandoned refugio which is on the road, Cristallo, and we're going to head up towards Giro di Sorapis now. I'm expecting it to be pretty busy up there because it is a really beautiful day, probably the best day we've had so far this week. So I think it's going to be packed, but we're not going to really stay there. We're just going to have a look and then head up to the via ferrata anyway. And then hopefully we'll come down, have a little bit of lunch, have a little coffee and cortina, and then head off and do a couple more via ferratas this evening. So that's the plan for the day.
It's a good plan.
It's a good plan. We'll see how it goes. First things first, we are heading up here. What are you doing down there? Right, very sweaty mess here with a hitchhiker. We are nearly at the top, as you can tell, because we're so sweaty. But it's not been too bad, has it? I think it's been
fine. Heat's been hot.
It's just hot, yeah. Some nice views, nice panoramas. We'll see you at the top. I wonder if we've called him Bertie the Beetle. So I don't know if he'll stick around the whole time. We'll see. But he'll match the lake very nicely. I'll show you when we get there. So we made it to the lake, and this is what the reality looks like of Giro di Sorapis at 11 AM in the morning. But it's okay, because we are not heading that way. We're going to go and do the via ferrata. So, onwards. Josh is having a spot of lunch. Good? Okay, we have been following the Via Alta 4 route from the Refugio, the top of Lake Sorapis, and we are nearly at the beginning of the Via Ferrata. So we're going to be going up here, traversing up here to the top. I think the Via Ferrata starts in here, but other than that, this is a pretty cool landscape. Like, how sick is that? Oh yeah. It's also getting a little bit chilly now because we're in the snow line and the sun's gone in a little bit. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go. We have reached the start point and we've kitted up. So for via ferrata, you need your via ferrata set, a harness obviously, a helmet. Gloves are optional, but it's just a little bit easier on the hands sometimes. And we are ready to rock and roll, having some Haribo, a bit of pre-via ferrata energy. This is the route we're doing. Via ferrata, Alfonso Vandelli. And this is where we're going to start. Nothing too strenuous yet. A couple of ladders. Let's go. We're just going up a little ladder section. We came across this ladder. It's a little bit wobbly, so we might avoid that one. But very fun so far. A little bit of snow on this route still, and we have to climb around it. But nothing too treacherous that we can't get around. I found a little snail living just above that snow. I'm worried it's going to get killed. But anyway, we're almost up to here. This is a pretty amazing view of Misurina down there in the valley and all the mountains surrounding it. We're not actually too far off the top now, so I'm gonna crack on. All right, we are now on the way down. Poles are out, which only means one thing: the descent. It started spitting at the top, but so far it's managed to not absolutely pour on us because we're meant to be getting storms right now. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And they were due for about 1, so fingers crossed it will stay away. We're on the other side of the mountain. I can't kind of see where we came from. We came from up there. And now we're just walking down. It's going to be a long route back to the car because we're coming down and not doing the whole circuit just because of time and weather conditions. So we're going to plod on down, head towards the van. We're just taking all our gear off. Everything is packed away and we're going to get going. So we picked up another path on the way down, which was very lucky because it looked like we were going to have to go up to another peak, but there was a sneaky little path in here, so that's perfect for us. And now we're walking through this massive boulder field. Look at the size of these boulders. Some of them that have come off this rock face. It's crazy. There's Josh for scale. So we actually don't 100% know where this path is leading to. It is a national route, so we're absolutely fine. But it's not on the map that we have with us. So we're heading down, and down is the way we want to go. But yeah, this looks very impressive. Very cool. We finally made it down into the forest floor. That descent was pretty rough, wasn't it?
It was horrible.
Absolutely horrible. We're very sweaty. Our knees are very sore. Lots of I think I've basically gone through every terrain that the Dolomites has to offer just coming down there. But so far we've done 15 kilometres of hiking. Not sure what our elevation is yet, but
1,200 we've done.
There you go, 1,200 metres. And we're still a fair way away from the van. However, we should hit a mountain bike trail soon, so it'll be pretty easy going from here. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on with this. It's gonna be pretty much this now, so not much to show you. This is where we came from. We were up there, and we walked all the way down there, and this is the wall we climbed up, the glacier we crossed here. It's pretty cool from down here. Good evening. It is now, it's actually 9 o'clock, it's pretty late, 9:30, and we've just settled down to eat some dinner. So we went into Cortina and we sat and had a coffee, and there was actually an ultra trail race that was on and it was finishing in Cortina. So we cheered on all the athletes that were taking part. It was pretty cool to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure.
And there's a really big one on Saturday. So that's 158 or something like that kilometers and a lot of elevation. Today's one was 20 kilometers. So we enjoyed watching that. It was a really good atmosphere. Picked up some groceries and now we're having our dinner. So I'm having some soup and I'll be having some salad and veggies as well. Josh is having some noodles and some soup. We're having a real concoction of food here. Pretty much standard procedure, to be honest with you. We've put the pop top open. It's really nice. The view is absolutely stunning. I will show you. It's getting pretty dark now, but that is the view. And we're just basically surrounded by mountains. Probably one of my most favourite park ups in the Dolomites. I come here quite a lot when I'm here. It's also got toilets, which is quite handy, and also a really nice viewpoint. So we're gonna chill for the evening, have some more food, and then probably just bed down for the night because we're gonna be up early to take Josh to the airport, and then I'm gonna hang out in probably Venice for the night, and then I return the camper van the day after, which I'm very sad about because I come very accustomed to van life, and having to go back to normality is quite a transition that I'm never quite ready for. Favourite part of today's hike?
I enjoyed the hike. As miserable as I may have been on the way down, I still had a laugh about it.
Alright, so dinner is all done and dusted, and we are going to set the camper van up to get some kit because it's getting pretty late now. It's 10 to midnight. We just went out to take the rubbish to the bins, and the night sky is so beautiful here, and the stars are out shining, and there's not really much light pollution, so it just looks absolutely insane. I haven't seen stuff like that in so long, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of dessert, a bit of the chocolate biscuits from earlier, and settle in, get some kit, and we're up early tomorrow to get to the airport. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you sort of enjoyed this vlog. I also realised that we said we were going to do a ferrata in the evening, and we actually never did, but we were just too knackered by the time we got back from that hike, weren't we?
Big Ks today.
Yeah, lots of Ks, so
We decided to call it and just chill in Cortina with the ultra runners.
Yeah, and just watch them do hard things instead. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Good night.